Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Mike, and this channel is for real estate entrepreneurs, indie landlords, and property management pros. And we're all about helping you grow your portfolio, eliminating stress, and increasing your income. In this video, I'm going to show you the main cloud-based software that I use to manage my rental property and my clients' rental properties. I've got 7 things to show you, so let's get started. First one, the main one, is Microsoft Dynamics 365. So if you were to ask me, what does Microsoft Dynamics do? Microsoft Dynamics is really the kitchen sink of business software. So Microsoft Dynamics is super powerful and it scales super big. Huge commercial real estate companies like JLL, Colliers, Stiles use Dynamics 365 or D365 for lead generation and for hiring. I'm obviously a lot smaller than these companies, so what I use D365 for is for managing my leads, both my renter leads and my client leads, the homeowner or the property owner leads. Say, for example, a prospective tenant has submitted an application. What I do is I put that into D365 as tenant is applied. And there's a couple of things that they still have to do. Maybe they forgot to provide a picture of their driver's license, or I don't have their insurance on file. What I can do with D365 is track each and every step of my business plot. That's a business process. And what you can do in D365 is implement your own unique and custom business processes, so you know exactly where the customer is in your timeline and what are the next steps that they need to take in order to move them through your workflow. So if you're looking to get more organized and you're not attached to the Microsoft ecosystem, I would suggest Asana, Monday.com, and Airtable. I've used a couple of these. They're not for me, but they might be for you. And I hear really great things. They've got a ton of amazing reviews, and I suggest that you go and take a look at them. Second piece is Microsoft Outlook. So the reason why I'm stressing Outlook, you know what Outlook is, I know you know what Outlook is, but the reason why I stress Outlook is because Outlook lets you manage not only your email, but your calendar and your tasks and your to-do list. You need 3 main folders in your inbox: your tenants, your clients, and your leads. Leads are future business. Tenants and clients are current business. You don't want any of those emails to fall through the cracks, so make a special place for those in your inbox and put everything else somewhere else. So the reason why I mention Outlook specifically and not Gmail or Ymail is because if you go to the App Store, Outlook has the best rating for any email application. And what you can do is you just put your Gmail information into Outlook and you can read your Gmail in a better app. Third main piece of software I use is called Buildium. Microsoft Dynamics is trying to be everything to every type of business. And you just kind of pick which pieces you need and try to make it work for you. Buildium is only for property managers and it's super scalable. So you can use Buildium for your one little property and it's totally worth it. Pros with Buildium are that there's lots of training. There's so many training modules available. Every single detail in the program you can learn through basically a YouTube video. It's really centralized when you're listing properties for rent, or when you're listing units for rent. It's very centralized. You can put all of your photos in Buildium and you don't need MLS access or anything. It will distribute your photos and your listing to Zillow and all of its major websites. So you can really use Buildium as a one-stop shop for your rental business. So the cons is that there's lots of training. There's a huge learning curve for learning Buildium and getting proficient in it. Not as deep as D365. D365 is crazy. Fourth piece of software uses Adobe Spark. Oh my God, I love this app. So one way that I'm growing my property management business is by building an authoritative brand or building some sort of authority on the internet. My main platform is YouTube, but I found that it's easier to grow a platform with a platform, so I also use Instagram. So Adobe Spark lets you input your logo and your colors, and they've got templates for whatever you want to do. And within seconds, you can have a professional looking image for Instagram, for Facebook, for Twitter, for YouTube, with almost zero design experience. Super low learning curve. I got 0 cons about this program. It's a little bit simplified, but I think that's okay because it doesn't let you get too into the weeds of the implementation. You have something that looks good, put your content in it, post it, and then get back to growing your property management business. Later.com. Everything I make on Spark goes into Later.com. I take everything I do in Adobe Spark, I put it in Later.com, I add my captions, hashtags, and then I'm done. It posts automatically. You really just set it and forget it. The 6th thing, and actually this is probably the most important thing, is Microsoft To Do. Anything that I think of, I put it into Microsoft To Do. Everything. Marketing ideas, business ideas, workflows. Anytime I have an idea, I put it into Microsoft To Do, and then I take time, once a week to like go through my to-do list and try to take stuff out and then put it into implementation and then put it into action. I don't carry a pencil with me. I put it in a to-do app, and because I'm a Microsoft guy, I use Microsoft To Do. And like I said earlier, I don't leave it in the to-do app. I try to get it out of the to-do app as soon as possible. If it's like a marketing idea, if it's like a graphic, I take it out of the to-do app and I put it in Adobe Spark. If it's a workflow or if it's a business process, I take it out of To Do and then I put it in D365. Or if it's some sort of loose plan, I put it in To Do, I take it out of To Do when I have time, and then I put it into the next app, which is Microsoft OneNote. So Microsoft OneNote is my drawing board. If I have an idea, I just put it into To Do app, and when I want to flesh it out, when I want to, whiteboard it, Microsoft OneNote is my whiteboard. Often things go in here and never get cleaned up, and that's okay. Like I have an idea, I put it into To Do. I take it out of the To Do app, I put it into OneNote to like kind of flesh it out. Expand it, maybe, like put different scenarios down in writing. It could be a marketing idea, it could be a growth strategy. So what I use Microsoft OneNote for is to get a rough draft of what I want to do. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate it. That's all I've got, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.